Ethereum is a highest-level minable coin with the ticker ETH that in every practical sense has a kind of present worth of $1,734.06 and a market capitalization of $208,452,449,089. Digital currencies have kind of lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. These days, it's a resource class that in every practical sense is significantly directed and, surprisingly, embraced as legitimate delicate, or so they especially thought. Some huge venture banks even truly secure Ethereum and really other digital currencies as a group to basically safeguard their resources under administration against the running expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors, which is very critical. Consequently, a foresighted financial backer ought to work basically a piece of their portfolio around digital currencies with the end goal of broaden into, in every practical sense, have the option to endure the potential disturbances on conventional monetary business sectors, as a matter of fact, notwithstanding, extremely because of the innate unpredictability of ETH and the exceptionally larger part of other digital currencies. Having crypto in the portfolio expects in every practical sense closer checking of the events on expressed markets to have the option to enter, leave the situation at the most truly fitting second. It's reasonable that most financial backers don't have the full-time ability to generally follow the business sectors by any means sort of times or in a real sense anticipate their all things considered possible developments in spite of prevalent thinking. To work with this errand, the accompanying Ethereum cost expectation most certainly has been expounded with the help of the high-level instrument named the Crypto Instability Record to guarantee the precision and the legitimacy of this ETH cost conjecture model. In any case, prior to diving into the Ethereum value examination and figure, basically permit us to repeat the essential principles of legitimate methodology towards putting resources into digital forms of money in a significant manner fundamentally. Presently, now is the ideal time to uncover our short, mid, and long-haul expectation of the advancements on the ETH market that by and large depend on the readings of our extraordinary crypto unpredictability file that assists us with measuring the market feeling and in every practical sense expect where in which the market means to go. At this point, the cost of Ethereum is $1,734.06, while the coin presently sort of winds up its second spot in the general positioning. Or so they basically thought. The express sort of positioning sort of is assessed based on the resource's really present value that is duplicated by its ongoing business sector capitalization, a recipe that most certainly is applied all through all monetary business sectors and in every practical sense, large way. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients in every practical sense get the most significant information in regards to the exhibition of computerized asset in their portfolios in a kind of large way. It's likewise critical to consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing. On June 17th, the cost of Ethereum was at $1,716.68 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change added up to 0.13% amazingly. 7 days prior, on June 11th, ETH in every practical sense was esteemed at $1,752.45, and that really intends that from that point forward, the cost most certainly has fundamentally vacillated by 0% in an unpretentious manner. A month prior, on May 18th, the market member laid out the cost of Ethereum at $1,801.63. Thusly, the coin has made a 3.66% move to arrive at its current standing. Changes in market capitalization, by and large certain or negative, are additionally demonstrative of the manner by which the said market may head, as well as the resource's truly potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both truly short and fundamentally long-haul viewpoints. To for the most part decide the especially current market capitalization of ETH, we by and large duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will truly be generally made sense of later, by the really present worth of the cryptographic money under survey in an unpretentious manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Ethereum remains at $208,452,449,089, which frames the reason for present positioning basically was referenced before. Yesterday, on June 17th, ETH generally had a market capitalization of $206,370,222,825. Keep going week. On June 11th, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to especially was recorded at $210,693,070,451 as opposed to mainstream thinking. A month prior, on May 18th, the market worth of Ethereum was evaluated to be $216,699,016,156, or so they really thought. Finally, the flowing stockpile by and large is utilized to truly work out the market capitalization and for the most part evaluate the coin's truly current remaining in the positions in a very huge way. It signifies the general measure of ETH that especially is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that sort of are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown in an essentially significant manner. It's by and large really accepted that digital currencies that essentially have a flowing stockpile between 60 million and 150 million are the most appropriate for extremely long-haul speculation since they are generally genuine, liable to see the value in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. At this point, Ethereum generally has a circling supply of 120, 210, 867 coins. Likewise, fundamentally high exchanging volume typically features that the liquidity is streaming into that market, which shows the general revenue in the digital forms of money and guarantees really smooth execution of exchanges in an unobtrusive way. In any case, it should in a real sense be noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that much reasonable for making long-haul cost expectations. However, it ordinarily gives important understanding into the by and large current market circumstance, consequently is critical for short and mid-term cost estimates did by our really exclusive calculation in an unpretentious manner. A brilliant digital currency financial backer mustn't ignore this really metric while picking passage or leave point. The guideline here for the most part is to get into the activity when the volume begins to rise, when the cost is pushing out of the solidification region, and forsake the boat once the volume starts to drop after an impressive convention, which is very huge. It's even basically better assuming those cost moves for the most part occur in the areas that in every practical sense match with generally high volume, which are normally shown through tall bars on the especially comparing marker that basically is implanted in all crypto exchanging terminals, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Taking care of that, how about we survey the exchanging volume recorded on the Ethereum market throughout the accompanying time spans, or so they by and large thought. Over the very beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with ETH arrived at the mark of $3,419,336,511, which for the most part is very critical. Yesterday, on June 17th, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame for the most part remained at $6,281,823,047, which for the most part is very huge. 7 days prior, on June 11th, how much ETH that was traded between market members explicitly was assessed at $10789,336,093.